Hello there, it's your girl StaceNthePlace, and I'm here with Tuxie. The girls are hanging out upstairs, so it is little mom and son time. Hey. So today is our third day of marching into gratitude, and so for today's thoughts of gratitude, it's kind of like two things kind of wrapped in one. So I am grateful for vision today. Earlier when I woke up, I tried to put my contacts in, and you know how sometimes you pop them in and they're just like, I don't know what it is. It's like a little particle that's kind of like on the edge or something like that, and you can feel it. It almost feels like a little grit of sandpaper. And so you try to push through it. And so earlier this morning, I was so mad because I put in fresh pair of contacts. You know, I thought I was going to be cute, going to be too eye in it today, right? And it was just so irritating. And I saw my eyes like starting to get a little red. So I took them out and just threw them in the trash. I felt so defeated. I was just like, I'm so mad at my eyes. Like, this is ridiculous. Da 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 da. And I went downstairs and I made some eggs and coffee, and I was walking around without my glasses on. So like my vision, let's see, my contacts are like -3, and my glasses, I believe, is like a -2.5 or 2.75, something like that. But anyways, if anyone cares to know, I don't know why I even went into that. Anyhow, so I was walking around, like, I can get around, but it's hard to watch TV without glasses on and stuff like that. But you know, I can cook and everything. I didn't burn the house down, I promise. And so I was like, I'm just so mad at my eyes. I was like, I'm so irritated with my body. It's not fair. And like, it's just, and I was like, I'm not putting on glasses because I'm going to punish my eyes and they are going to strain while I'm like trying to look around the room and do stuff. Like, I refuse to put my glasses on today because they didn't want to cooperate when I wanted to put contacts on. And you know how like in the moment you were so like riled up, like my therapist would definitely be like, girl, you was tornadoing. Why are we tornadoing? And yeah, I was definitely in a tornado at that moment in time. And then like after I had my coffee, you know, and things tried to calm down, and I had a little bit of some sparkling water, aka static, as some people call it. We should talk about that one day. But anyways, sorry, I digress. You know, after I got it together and like got out of my little tornado feelings, I was like, wow, like I'm grateful that today, like, I even have vision, that I'm even able to see. On top of that, I have 2 eyes, and to think about, you know, all the things that I've seen over the years of my life, and it's like all of a sudden the perspective hit me, and I was just like, wow, girl, like you was cutting up, okay? Like, at least you part of the 4-eye committee, all right? Like, at least you have glasses. Because my last pair of glasses, I don't know, I think they were maybe like 2-3 years old. Because honey, when I tell you these glasses and stuff, they're getting expensive out here. It's crazy. And the contacts too. But I was like, you know what? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I should be grateful that I have eyes that are able to see. I have 2 of them. They are healthy that I know of. You know, they just struggle bus. And then, you know, you take a second and you think about life, and you're just like, what if you couldn't see? What if you were born and you weren't able to see the things that are beautiful, like the flowers, like your loved ones, or just seeing like funny things, like comics, like, you know? And I just felt like today, like, that's the thing that I don't know, that's kind of like the thing that struck me. And so then the like kind of like, oh, it's a twofer kind of thing. This one's gonna be a little emotional, but we're gonna hold it together, Reba. We're gonna hold it together. Mom, don't embarrass me. So with glasses, you know, when you're like growing up and your parents are, so my parents were 30 and 40 when they had me. So, they were still, like, they were adults, but they were in that age where, like, it was starting to be glasses time. I think my dad already had glasses, but my dad would only wear his glasses to read. And my mom was similar too. I believe both of them are farsighted. I got lucky to be nearsighted. And so I didn't really see them with glasses on a lot. And I believe I first got my pair of glasses either, I can't remember if it was first grade or third grade, but it was definitely elementary school. And so, your teachers have glasses, but, like, your teachers are your teachers. Like, I mean, now when I reflect upon it, I'm like, the nuns and my teachers were, like, they were cool, they were great, they were absolutely wonderful. Not to say that I didn't think they were wonderful back then, it's just they were teachers, so they weren't cool. But the only people who had glasses in my life that I remember were my grandparents. And so, like, my grandma on my dad's side, she wore glasses all the time. And then I don't think my granddads did, so they ain't cool either. Okay, they're not cool. My grandma on my mom's side, she also wore glasses, and she had her glasses on all the time. And so, I don't know, as a kid, I remember getting my glasses and kind of feeling like, not necessarily left out, but, like, the other people in school, like, they didn't have glasses. I don't remember anybody. I think maybe there was one other kid in my class that did, but, I mean, I guess we weren't that cool. But, I'm just, like, I'm thankful for grandparents and, and parents as well, and great aunts, great uncles, great everybody, the family friends that you call, like, uncle and aunt, who aren't biologically related to you, but they leave such a lasting impression in your parents' lives, or just in your lives, and so they become part of your family as well, because, it's, I mean, every family and every friend group and every village, it has there are some village idiots out there. There are some not so nice people who may or may not be in the village, but, they're good people. They just do things that aren't so great, or that we would hope for, and that's fine. That exists too. I'm not saying everything has to be sunshine and roses, but I'm just grateful to have grown up with, like, people that I felt, because, I mean, my grandparents were cool. I don't know about yours, but my grandparents were cool. But except for the granddads who barely wore their glasses. But I'm just grateful, again, for vision and being able to have a village around me that allowed me to hear so many pieces of wisdom, so many stories, so many little anecdotes that I feel like have shaped my life into the way that it is today. Now, how would I describe that shape? I don't know. It's not a tornado, so we're starting off good. But that was just today's little tidbit into our gratitude, because we're marching into gratitude and gratitude. Yeah, Gratitude. Is that your name? Yeah. Okay, so thanks for entertaining my little moment of gratitude for today, and for the moment that most people are here for. And yes, please feel free to put down in the comments what you are grateful for today, if you feel comfortable. If not, you can just, what do you want? You want to do hearts, or you want to do paws? I don't know, any emojis that you feel like. Or you can share with us what you're grateful for today. So, Book Loft. Interesting. I know, you're like, wow, girl, like, you went minutes into what you were grateful for today. Like, can you pull it all together and give some context? I got you. So, the reason why, oh Lord, oh my gosh, she's coming. Hi, Shirley. So, the reason why vision and grandparents were a highlighted theme for me for gratefulness is because Book Loft. So, Book Loft is a nice, sweet, like, cozy scent. It really reminds me of books. Like if you went into a library, or if you like, you know how you would go to the little catalog thing and like look for the book that you were looking for, and you like spent all this time to go find the book in the aisle, and they're like, yeah, I got it, and then you open it up and then you look to see who else has checked it out, just to see if you know whoever it is or whatever. Yes, this is how things happened at the library at school. And then you open, like you have the book open and you just like, you sniff the book because it's a book. And I don't know, as a child, like it was just a thing. And like even when I got new books from the Scholastic Book Fair, like that fresh new book, because there's a difference in the smell of the fresh new book versus the older book that's been chilling in a library. There's a difference. If you know that there's a difference as well, like let me know that I'm not crazy. But like I feel like there's a difference in the smell. Now, if you put both of them next to each other and I was blindfolded, could I tell you which one is which? I think so. I like to be confident. That's what this reminds me of. It also reminds me of a soap, and I was going back and forth because it reminded me a little bit of the Dove bar soap, but then maybe even a little bit of like the Olay soaps as well. What's up, girl? And what else? Yeah, because for a second I was like, maybe it smells like the Pond's cream, but I'm talking about the green one, the green list to be exact. And like now I feel bad for what I'm getting ready to say, but this is what ties it all together. But it's just the Book Loft, smelling like those smells and bringing back that nostalgia in my mind, like that makes me think of my grandmothers, because they use Dove, they use Olay, and the Ponds with the little green top on there and stuff. And then with books, I don't know, were they books? I mean, I feel like they had a couple of books around. I don't know. My grandma and my mom said we used to do puzzles together a lot, but I mean, I don't think this smells like puzzles. But yeah, I don't really remember a lot with my grandparents with books, but I was definitely one of them kids bringing home that little catalog. Couldn't wait for my dad to get home, and I'd be like, Dad, I need this book and this book and this book for the Scholastic Book Fair. And then you like go, and then your parents be like, okay, like here's the money, or like this is what you can order, and like you've put the little stuff on the little sheet, and so you take your little sheet to the library where they have it set up. And then I don't know how I was able to pull this off, but I would always need a little bit of extra money just in case I saw a little something in the library that they happen to have there, because they would have the displays and all that stuff set up. But they would have the little display set up, and I'd be like, ooh, well, I mean, if I'm getting all these books, I need a bookmarker, right? Like I was a little hustler back in the day. My poor parents. But that's exactly, like, that is the nostalgic smells that just like come to mind with this. Now, as far as warming it, warmed in the kitchen, a complete hot mess express. Like I was like, oh my god, did I turn the candle on? Like, what's going on? And then I would get over it, but it was like I have to be like right here, like, and then I can finally smell it. Oh my god, it was so tragic. Okay, so then I was like, girl, put it in a smaller room, because I don't even know why you played yourself trying to put it in the kitchen, but I was just trying to give Book Loft a chance. I was trying to give it a chance. So took it upstairs, put it in the bathroom, and it's like in the caddy corner. And so it performed a whole lot better up there, but again, the throw itself, maybe a 2 or a 3. Like, it just, I don't know, it doesn't project as well as I wish that it could. And if I leave it warming longer and like I close the door to the bathroom, it would do a little bit better. So I'm kind of like, I don't know, because sometimes this happens, but I'm like, I don't know if it's that I'm becoming anosmic, as in like I'm not like the scent is around, but I just don't smell it after a while, or like I have to be up on it to actually smell it, but it actually is around, or if it's just a super, super light throw candle. I feel like it's the latter, but I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. But my thing is kind of like, if I'm really going as anosmic to it, then I shouldn't be able to smell it even being like up close on it. And I smell it being up close on it. It's just from here, and warming it from here. It's tough. It's like you have to be right over it. But it is a beautiful candle nonetheless. Very nostalgic. Would I purchase another one? Would I recommend it? I would say if you enjoy books and you want to enjoy the candle, you want to have those moments of nostalgia. Say someone in your life used Dove soap, Olay, or like stuff like that, and you remember those smells and you want to smell that again, or just to have a moment, then yes. If you are looking for something that's a powerhouse, stay far away from this one. Like this one, I feel like it just gives novelty or nostalgia, novelty candle vibes. I don't know if maybe it's in a base of maybe vanilla or something, and that's what's kind of like toning it down so much, and that's why I'm fighting trying to smell it. I'm not really sure, but I've given it at least 4, if not 5 tries, and I have just accepted that it's going to be a light throw candle. It's probably one that I will keep in the bathroom. And so whenever I'm like feeling like, well, I don't know, I probably will just put it on the collection shelf that I still need to put together. But I'm thinking that this was going to be more of a nostalgic like candle, not necessarily one that I feel like I need any backups of or that I would purchase again. If I saw it for 75% off with the 20% off coupon, I would probably pick up 1 or 2 just because the scent itself feels very personal to me. It reminds me of things that are close to me. But yeah, other than that, I wouldn't pick up this one again. Oh, and I mean, I don't know. I've seen. I don't know. I'm tempted. I'm almost tempted to pick up another one, like from a totally different store, just to see if maybe it's the batch that this is. Oh, and I can read you the batch just in case. This one is 3355, M as in masterpiece, the number 8, E as in elephant, and B as in breakfast. Those are the things down there. I'm just laughing because, like, apologies to any military personnel who's watching this, and they're like, girl, like, bravo, echo, like, you could use anything else, but you out here talking about elephants and breakfast. And I am, oh my gosh, why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? These pups are a mess. But anyhow, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed my silly little stories, and hopefully you are having a wonderful day today. I hope that our March of Gratitude inspires you to just take a hot second today and just be thankful and grateful, because I'm thankful and grateful that you're here watching this video. So anyhow, we are going to go and try to get it together, and we'll catch you all in the next video. Bye.